This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Warner. Dozens of families in East Selah living near the Yakima Training Center are still dealing with high levels of so-called forever chemicals in their drinking water wells. The Army's long-term cleanup plan is expected to take decades. But Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us at a community meeting last night in Selah, Army officials announced they're moving forward with a short-term solution to help at least some residents get back to using the water in their homes.
On February 25th, 2022, East Selah resident Brandy Hyatt got a letter in the mail saying her well water was contaminated with PFAS at levels nearly 4 times the limit considered safe to drink. Now, she and her family are on day 552 of being unable to drink, cook, or brush their teeth with water from their own sink and using bottled water for everything.
When you spend a year and a half digging hard and having meetings and making connections, yet nothing changes for you, it just feels really overwhelming. Now, having said that, we've made great strides for the community because we've been voicing our needs.
Like the need for assistance for homes with levels of PFAS that aren't safe to drink but don't quite reach the threshold needed to qualify for Army programs.
The Yakima Health District, they were able to get funding to support those homes that tested below 70 parts per trillion but above Washington state action levels,
including providing bottled water and point-of-use filters that filter water at the tap.
We've been able to get further testing, which is something that we were begging for. We've been able to get a public relations officer at Yakima Training Center so we can have better communication.
The Army's long-term plan to clean up PFAS contamination across the country has a timeline of at least 30 years. But now they're pushing forward an interim fix to get people off bottled water using point-of-entry treatment systems, or POET systems for short.
It takes water from the well and filters it 2 times. There's usually a water softener involved as well as a UV disinfectant, and then it's pushed back into the house. So all the water from the well is filtered, disinfected, and then piped into the house.
The plan to install upwards of 60 POET systems, starting with 13 homes that have been on bottled water the longest.
Living on bottled water, we realize is not an easy situation, but the POET systems, once implemented, should provide them some relief while the remediation process continues.
Brandy says her home does qualify, but she has no idea when the install might happen for her, and there's still more to be done.
What's next is to keep talking and not be silent and not get so fatigued from the effort that we just bottle up and wait for 30 years to come.
Brandy says they'll be having a community meeting for East Selah residents from 5:30 to 8 p.m. on September 14th at the Selah Civic Center to hear from state and local organizations about what they are doing to help. In East Selah, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Now, the Army says if your water tested at 70 parts per trillion and you've been getting water from the Army, you should qualify for the POET system that they were just talking about. If your water tests below 70 parts per trillion, you will need to contact the Yakima Health District to see if you qualify for the point-of-use system. Now let's talk about the water coming from the sky. We've been seeing a lot of rain move through today. Stacey Lee joins us now with your first alert forecast.
That's right. I likened it to a fire hose right over our area. It's now trickled down to more like a garden hose. And again, we'll see those showers starting to dry up later this evening. Futurecast again shows us the showers again till about 9. Just start to move out of the Tri-Cities. Another little band overnight, and then we'll see overcast skies to start the day with some sunshine coming through in the afternoon. Again, unsettled weather as we head towards the weekend. More showers are possible on Saturday morning, and it'll be unsettled through the day with some scattered showers through the region. So unfortunately, looks like it might be a wet Labor Day weekend. Here's what our Tri-Cities evening planner looks like. Again, those temperatures on the chilly side down in the 60s. We've got rain showers in Yakima, again down to 60 degrees at 9. In Walla Walla, those temperatures a little bit cooler there at 59. So coming up the next couple of days, those showers drying up. We've got some showers possible in the morning, a few showers possible Saturday, warmer temperatures this weekend, and then a cool down on the way for next week. I'll get to all of that in your first alert full weather forecast. Alyssa?
Awareness Day, where people reflect on those who have died from drug overdoses and talk about efforts to address the problem, especially the epidemic of fentanyl. This afternoon, Triumph Treatment Center memorialized the dozens of people who died from overdoses in Yakima County just in the past year. This has become a problem big enough that the state attorney general is now pushing for the DEA to include Yakima in Operation Overdrive, which is a federal effort to identify and target communities facing the most harm from criminal drug networks. With the county's leading task force facing funding cuts, they say they need all the help they can get.
Any help that we get in combating, the fentanyl epidemic is huge, whether it's, in the form of financial backing, whether it's the form of, providing some logistics stuff or equipment, it's huge in that process.
So if you want to be a part of reducing opioid overdoses and you live here in the state of Washington, you can order Narcan online for free without a prescription. That's the overdose reversal drug. Starting in September, though, you will be able to get this over the counter at major drugstores all across the country. It's expected to cost about $45 per box. Well, medical professionals say it's having an impact, not always a positive one, though. The issue that doctors are running into when they conduct surgery on patients who regularly use cannabis. Plus, we are talking about your First Alert forecast and what to expect as we get into your Labor Day weekend. And on patrol at school, the new faces on a mission to protect students in Kennewick. You're watching Apple Valley News Now at 6.
Steve Hans, Volkswagen, Kia, Mercedes-Benz, and Trucks Plus USA were proud to take part in the Great American Flag Swap. We appreciate our community and all the people who build it every day. Steve Hans, Volkswagen, Kia, Mercedes-Benz, and Trucks Plus USA want to thank you for honoring the American worker.
It's the Ford Big Deal Labor Day sales event. Choose from big deals and great rates on new trucks and SUVs, now through September 4th. Lease a well-equipped 2023 F-150 for just $389 a month for 36 months, only at your local Ford dealer.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they helped us actually connect?
What would I give?
Introducing US Mode. Set your phone for human connection at US Cellular.
Make sure that it's safety. Anything involving safety, and it doesn't matter what it is.
These SSOs are the first line of defense when it comes to recognizing threats and de-escalating conflict. Scott Child has 31 years of law enforcement experience. He says being able to get back into the community during his retirement years and continue to use the skills he learned as a police officer has been rewarding.
But to use those skills to help keep our kids safe, I feel blessed and honored to be doing this job.
Mr. Scott.
Mr. Scott.
This new program is hoping to improve safety as well as build a bond between safety officers and students.
We're looking for people that not only have the skills to protect the kids, but also have the social skills, the communication skills to make this program successful, because that's a big component of it, is making our kids, and people feel safe if they can talk to you and they can have that communication piece. So.
SSOs have to have law enforcement certification, and the school district and police department both perform background checks. Officers have KPD-issued firearms as well as police radios to cut down on response times. The Kennewick Police Department also provides advanced active shooter training and intensive firearms training. They also speak the same language, being former law enforcement.
We're very, very, very well prepared in the event of anything that significant would happen to our school. We can address it and make sure that we get the proper people coming here as fast as possibly can. And that's all for the safety. As we look at school shootings, time is critically important.
Child says the next steps are to continue hiring quality applicants, fine-tune the program, and identifying new or additional training.
That was Riley Fitzgerald reporting. Now, the plan is to have an SSO at every Kennewick elementary school eventually. Right now, there are 5, but the district is still looking for more qualified and retired law enforcement officers interested in joining that force. You can check out and helping protect the community at the remaining 12 Kennewick elementary schools.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, it's been a soggy day, and we continue to see light rain showers move through. It's been steady and all-day rain. We haven't seen that in quite some time. And again, we'll start to see these rain showers piddle out of the area. But again, here's that band moving across. That ridge of low pressure will start pushing those clouds off to the east. And again, some clear skies headed your way and even a warm front. Again, Futurecast shows us those showers still kind of moving through the area. This is even overnight tonight. Getting into tomorrow, we'll have some clear skies midday. Look at that, some sunshine coming through. Getting into your Saturday gets a little trickier to predict because it's unsettled right now. But again, look for some stray showers briefly on and off throughout the weekend. And again, if you're heading out camping this weekend, bring some rain gear. Could be wet at those upper elevations. Right now, 65 degrees on our Dust Devil Skycam, Geisa Stadium. Our winds are down to zip, so that's good. Our sunset tonight at 7:37. Let's talk about the blue supermoon from last night. Diana Tuck got this out in the Horse Heaven Hills looking out from Prosser. Great photo there. It was very visible. I was happy that those clouds went away. And this by a professional photographer. Again, a little time lapse going on over the bridges. Look at that picture. Pretty cool. You got to know your photography there. But again, thanks to Scott Butner for letting us use this photo tonight to show you that supermoon. Remember, you can send your weather photos to Esley at applevalleyNewsNow.com. Love to have those on the air for you. Tonight, again, those temperatures are on the chilly side, down to the 40s in some places like Ellensburg and Pendleton. Low 50s tonight in Walla Walla, 54 in the Tri-Cities, as well as Yakima, 52 overnight in Toppenish. Let's plan your day out for tomorrow. Again, temperatures on the cool side in the morning will be up to the 70s by lunchtime. Not a bad looking day. A very slight chance of some showers in the early part of the day, but again, it'll be a little overcast to start with sunshine joining us later in the afternoon. Your temperatures around 4 o'clock will be in the 80s. So a nice little warm up. Temperatures very comfortable. Let's talk about those breezy and gusty winds. I saw a lot of RVs on the road this afternoon, so that's always important to all those folks with those high profile vehicles. Again, we're looking pretty good as we start the day on Friday. As we move through the afternoon, though, those winds will start to pick up through the Yakima Valley, slightly here through the Columbia River Gorge. Now on Saturday, we're going to start to see some breezy and gusty winds later in the day. Once again, in the mountain gaps near the Yakima area, through the lower valley into Prosser and even the Columbia Basin, we'll see those gusts picking up to 20 to 30 miles an hour later on. Our short-term forecast as we head towards the big holiday weekend for you, not too bad, but expect maybe some rain showers. Again, very unsettled, hard to predict when it's like that. The warm day, though, will be Saturday. Those temperatures overnight in the 50s. Tri-Cities looking good. A little overcast Friday, sunshine in the afternoon. Our warm day is on Saturday. And again, 20% chance of rain with those temperatures in the 50s and 60s. And in Walla Walla, again, same thing, overcast there. Warm day Saturday, a little bit cooler on Sunday with some showers possible all through the weekend. So not a bad looking forecast at all. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the week as we head into the first part of next week. Those temperatures again staying below average, and we're back to the 80s for the first part of next week. So a nice looking forecast as we get a little bit closer to fall, but again, take in those last few minutes of summer. Alyssa, we'll be right back. Whoops.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
We're all here to talk about her.
Hello.
We built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with U.S. Cellular, it's just $19.99 per line.
I guess we don't need that fourth line.
This is awkward.
U.S. Cellular, built for us.
It's the Ford Big Deal Labor Day sales event. Choose from big deals and great rates on new trucks and SUVs now through September 4th. Lease a well-equipped 2023 F-150 for just $389 a month for 36 months, only at your local Ford dealer.
Okay, who here has reached peak fall?
Peak what?
Peak fall!
I am wearing plaid.
And I'm wearing a cardigan.
I guess I am eating snickerdoodle cookie dough.
And I am eating a pumpkin pie blizzard.
The new DQ Fall Blizzard menu has reached peak fall. Pumpkin pie, snickerdoodle cookie dough, and more. They are back!
I just love fall.
Apparently we all do.
Oh, they did it! Peak fall achieved! DQ, happy tastes good.
Why buy a mattress from Mattress Depot USA?
Low prices.
Every day, we beat any competitor's price.
Selection?
All sizes and brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic.
Customer service.
Our sleep specialists average 10 years in the industry. Check out our reviews.
Comfort guarantee?
120 nights worth.
Same day delivery.
Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Local?
Born here, live here.
Come see us today.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
You're being honored for all of your many volunteer hours. Dan and Doug Hester have earned Catholic Charities Volunteer Services Program a $1,000 donation from STCU.
Please tell us a story of someone you believe is making an impact.
Our customers depend on us for everything. We grow well over 200 different crop varieties, and there's tremendous diversity within our trade territory. We spend a lot of time and work a lot with our customers on enhancing and utilization of the products that John Deere offers. From a technology perspective, we do what we say every single day.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Come save like a member and see why over 1 million membership families save more at Bi-Mart. Arriving in your mailbox this week, you'll find 16 pages of everything you need, from back-to-school supplies, Labor Day weekend needs, sporting goods, pantry essentials, and more. Bi-Mart's one-time $5 membership unlocks a lifetime of savings. Save now with our latest savings book at Bi-Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
Steve Hans, Volkswagen, Kia, Mercedes-Benz, and Trucks Plus USA were proud to take part in the Great American Flag Swap. We appreciate our community and all the people who build it every day. Steve Hans, Volkswagen, Kia, Mercedes-Benz, and Trucks Plus USA want to thank you for honoring the American worker.
It's the Ford Big Deal Labor Day sales event. Choose from big deals and great rates on new trucks and SUVs now through September 4th. Lease a well-equipped 2023 F-150 for just $389 a month for 36 months, only at your local Ford dealer.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they helped us actually connect?
What would I give?
Introducing US Mode. Set your phone for human connection at US Cellular.
Welcome back. Growing consumption of recreational and medical marijuana is now impacting healthcare. Doctors are asking their patients to be honest about marijuana use before they enter surgery. Melissa Adon explains why.
Multiple states have now legalized recreational marijuana, and surgeons are asking patients to be honest with them if they are using the drug. Letting your doctor know if you use marijuana will help them make sure you stay asleep for the duration of the surgery. Those who use marijuana at least once a week may require more anesthesia than those that do not. There is also an elevated risk of heart attack for those with pre-existing conditions that have used marijuana in the hour before surgery. Doctors say they sometimes need 10 times the amount of certain drugs to keep patients who use the drug asleep compared to those who don't. Various factors are taken into account before anesthesia, such as body type and body weight, as well as the type of surgery being performed. Doctors also constantly measure heart rate, breathing, and blood pressure. Be sure to have an open discussion with your physician about your drug use before entering the operating room to help make sure everything goes smoothly.
Apple Valley News now at 6, and we'll be right back.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
David, did you remember to get me an anniversary present?
Anniversary? Of course! It's Mattress Depot USA's anniversary sale.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
What you doing out there?
Taking the scenic route. I know this looks like a summer blockbuster, but this is a Nissan sales event tag. With 5 drive modes, this Nissan Rogue gives the performance of a lifetime. Now comes the real star of the show.
Now get a low $419 per month lease or get 0% APR financing for 36 months on select Rogue trims.
Better hurry. These offers won't get a sequel.
Be advised, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to save 40 to 80% on a hot tub and swim spa. Friday through Monday, major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2023 inventory. Hapo Center Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. See the revolutionary swim spa. You can exercise, swim, and relax without the expense and maintenance of a pool. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. 18-month interest-free financing. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Hapo Center Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
This Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, the Labor Day sale is on at Walker's Furniture.
With some of the largest discounts we've ever offered.
Including 5 years no-interest financing with no money down, so you can leave your checkbook at home and pay for it later.
Get drastic discounts on all bedroom and comfortable new living room furniture with big savings on our large section of mattress sets.
Plus, this week, get an additional $100 off your purchase.
This is one sale you can't afford to miss. Today through this Monday at Walker's.
This summer, happiness is a new Chevy. You can go farther, tow more, and bring along everyone you love. Your road to happiness begins in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT Turbo Max pickups, or get $6,000 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your community Chevy dealers.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. Law is a complicated matter. Our team of experts will fight for you and help you find the best solution for your situation. Don't let life's challenges get the best of you. We're here to help. Call us today at 509-783-5551 or visit our website at quantumlegal.com.
Next extra, the Bachelorette alum reported dead is very much alive and talking to me about what happened. There are some folks who are saying that this was all a made-up publicity stunt. Next extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
Let a Mattress Depot USA sleep specialist put you on the mattress that matches your sleeping habits.
Stop by today. You'll sleep better tonight.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
The grace period for federal student loan debt is over. As those payments start coming due, we're checking in with a financial expert about how to keep your budget on track. Plus, former President Trump pleading not guilty in a way that will let him avoid showing up in court. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
If you haven't been paying your student loans for the last 3 years, thanks to the pandemic pause, get ready to make some major financial decisions. You might have to give up some of those simple luxuries like a morning coffee or going out regularly, just to make sure that you've got enough to start paying on those loans. Apple Valley News Now's Anna Trejo spoke to a wealth advisor who says now is not the time to be scared, but it is time to take control of your finances.
The pause on paying federal student loans during the COVID-19 pandemic provided financial relief to nearly 44 million people. This relief came at a time when people were unable to work and was extended for nearly 4 years. Interest on those loans also frozen. Now the time is up for borrowers starting Friday. The interest on those loans is going to start up again. And that means for many people, you've got to start paying come October. If you weren't preparing for this expense, where are you going to find that extra couple $100s?
What you ideally want to have is some wiggle room after that for the variable expenses, right? The eating out, the gas, the other things in your life that you do. And that's going to be where most people are going to find that the savings are going to come in those variable expenses.
Nicholas Mercer is a wealth advisor with Python Wealth. While he deals with clients who have managed their money for years, the basic principle to achieving financial freedom is the same.
So it might take a little bit of eating out less. It might take a little bit of creative budgeting to reduce those variable expenses.
Mercer says there are tons of resources online for borrowers and even student loan repayment plans that can really help people who need it the most. He says the most important thing you can do is learn your numbers.
And it's going to vary depending on their income, whether they're married, how they file their taxes, the amount of their loan, and so whether it's undergraduate or graduate. So the calculators are going to be really, really handy, and those are just going to get better the more information that comes out.
Communication is key. Reach out to your lenders and explain your situation. Many financial institutions are willing to work with you.
You'll be able to log on, you'll be able to plug in your income, you'll be able to plug in your situation, and hopefully, with a little bit of due diligence, find the right plan for you.
Mercer says if you find yourself in a better financial situation, consider making extra payment towards your student loans. Sometimes just by paying an extra $15 a month can actually make a huge difference over time. Mercer says that's keeping a step in the right direction.
Just work to get these loans paid off. I think if you can get that behind you, that's a better scenario.
A better scenario to send you one step closer to financial freedom. Anna Trejo, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, so here are a few things to keep in mind. Students who graduated this past spring don't have to make payments until their individual grace period ends. That's usually between 6 and 9 months after graduation. Interest rates are fixed. They vary by loan. Those will return to the same rate they were before the pause. And if you were enrolled in auto pay, you might need to re-enroll before your first payment, so definitely check with your lender on that. If you were enrolled in an income-based repayment plan, you may need to update that information with what you're currently making now in order to get the best option. Now let's talk about your forecast. It's been really rainy out there for most of our region. Stacey Lee has a look at what to expect for your holiday weekend.
We've had a wet day, very soggy outside. This is the longest it's rained in I don't know how long. So rain pretty much all day long. Very light, not heavy duty, but again, much needed rain, much cooler temperatures. Kind of feels like fall already, but we're still trying to grab those last few hours of summer anyway. Right now, 65 degrees, Legends Casino Skycam at Columbia Point in Richland. Humidity at 84%, again, due to that moisture through the area. Our sunset tonight at 7:37. Let's take a look at our evening planner. Again, expect those showers to continue through 9 o'clock tonight. On and off, pretty light though, 62 degrees for the low, a little bit on the chilly side. In Yakima, again, showers on and off through 9, and again, down to 60 degrees. In Walla Walla, same thing there, a little cooler at 59, 9 p.m. So here's what's going on. If you're hitting the road, I know a lot of people are this weekend. Look for a really nice day Saturday on the west side, but some showers developing on Sunday. Chance of rain is going to happen all weekend long in the Portland area. Again, a slight chance of that. Temperatures dropping into the 70s by Sunday. And if you're heading on into the Spokane area, again, pretty nice weather. Look for some scattered showers developing on a Sunday. So again, trying to get through the weekend. That warm up is on the way. Cooler temps next week. More to get to in your full weather forecast. Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacey. Former President Donald Trump not expected to appear in court next week to personally face charges of trying to overturn election results in Georgia. Court filings in Fulton County show Trump has entered a not guilty plea and waived his right to appear in person at the arraignment hearing next week. Trump and 18 others were all due in court next Wednesday to formally hear and answer the charges against them. Legal experts say the fact that Trump is a former president who is currently running for re-election will almost certainly cause complications in this case.
And this is really unprecedented under the Constitution, and I wouldn't be surprised if something like this goes to the United States Supreme Court even before the trial.
Trump's legal team has also filed a motion opposing the Fulton County prosecutor's latest request to try all 19 of those defendants together. Trump's legal team is urging the judge to cut his case apart from those who are seeking a speedy trial. Football is back, and the WSU Cougars hit the field this weekend. They showed off their colors they'll face when they face Colorado. And the weekend is nearly here with conditions looking pretty nice out there after some rain today. Stacey Lee is tracking your first alert forecast. Plus,
Richmond, North Richmond.
We're introducing you behind the #1 song in the nation. The reason his lyrics are reverberating with people on both sides of the political aisle. Next on Apple Valley News Now at 6:30.
Craving an action-packed stack of game-changing, meaty, cheesy sauciness? Taco Time's Taco Cheeseburger. You're welcome. When you know what you want, anytime is taco time.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Hurry in and save up to $200 on a set of 4 tires, plus get an extra $50 off with financing. Les Schwab Tires.
Okay, who here has reached peak fall?
Peak what?
Peak fall!
I am wearing plaid.
And I'm wearing a cardigan.
I guess I am eating snickerdoodle cookie dough.
And I am eating a pumpkin pie blizzard.
The new DQ Fall Blizzard menu has reached peak fall. Pumpkin pie, snickerdoodle cookie dough, and more. They are back!
I just love fall.
Apparently we all do.
Oh, they did it! Peak fall achieved! DQ, happy tastes good.
Set summer in motion with the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet. Like the CR-V and the Accord, both with available hybrid powertrains, designed to deliver more thrilling performance and more innovative tech. Make every adventure more electrifying with Honda, the most awarded brand in Car and Driver 10 Best history. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
David, did you remember to get me an anniversary present?
Anniversary? Of course, it's Mattress Depot USA's anniversary, and we're having a gigantic sale.
Take advantage of our best prices of the year.
And interest-free financing.
David, you do know anniversaries only come once a year, right?
Yes, and if you miss ours, you'll be sorry.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Can you switch to airplane mode?
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
Next ET, Jenna Jameson's mystery health crisis.
Lost my ability to walk.
After nearly dying, then breaking out of the hospital.
Wow.
Her condition today. Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Fly the Northwest over awesome orchards and gardens, Tuesday at 6. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacey Lee.
Well, we've had a soggy day all day, and we continue to see that fire hose pointing right towards us, starting to piddle out just a little bit. But again, we're going to continue to see some showers on and off through the evening, picking up anywhere from 1/10 to maybe 1/4 of an inch. Not a bad haul. It's been a while since we've had that much rain. Let's take a look at our satellite and radar. This ridge of low pressure is what's controlling all of that. And then we've got a warm front, that brown line right there. That's the warm front. That's going to start moving in. Now we're seeing mainly clear skies, but there is a little bit of brew up there in the north, and that could bring some scattered showers through the weekend, some wraparound moisture like we have seen. And again, that monsoonal moisture staying to the south, so cooler rain showers and kind of nice actually. Here's our futurecast model to kind of show you the timing of the rain. Again, it's starting to kind of move out of the Tri-Cities, but we have another band overnight coming through the region. Moving on to the north, you'll have a pretty nice day in the middle of the day, lots of sunshine, but a little overcast in some areas. And again, it's a very unsettled system, so we'll continue to see some rain showers. Now, we are tracking some more on Saturday. A little hard to predict this one because of the unsettled nature, but again, we could see some showers here in eastern Oregon through the Columbia Basin and maybe even up in the Cascade Mountains. So if you're planning a camping trip, bring some rain gear. You might need that. Look for some showers developing again through the region, scattered and a very light chance on Saturday. Let's take a look outside on our Legends Casino Skycam. 65 degrees right now, and again, winds are down to nothing. Our sunset tonight at 7:37. Let's talk blue supermoon. Last night we got some great photos, beautiful. Hopefully you got outside and enjoyed it. The clouds moved away. This is from Diana. She's in Prosser, and again looking out towards the Horse Heavens. Grab that supermoon. This one's from our friend Scott Butner. Now he's a professional photographer, and he did a time lapse of the moon rise last night. Pretty cool. I love that. I'm not that talented to get a picture like that, but good job, Scott. And again, remember to keep sharing your weather photos. Send them to me, slee@applevalleyNewsNow.com. Love to see those and put them on the airwaves. All right, let's take a look at our temperatures overnight tonight. Again, on the cool side, in the lower 50s and even the 40s there in Ellensburg. Moving into the Columbia Basin, mid-50s here and upper 40s and low 50s along the foothills of the Blues. Planning your day tomorrow, let's take a look. Again, a little bit cool in the morning hours. Might want to grab a coat or jacket. You'll be in the 70s by noon, and at 4 o'clock we'll drop into the 80s. So that warming trend definitely moving our direction. We also have to talk about those winds out there. Again, a little bit breezy through the region beginning Saturday afternoon, and that again is that unsettled weather. We'll see some breezy winds developing in the Columbia Basin later in the day, Saturday afternoon, evening. Our short-term forecast into the weekend, again the 80s. Your nice day Saturday, slight chance of showers, but again very simple, very slight there. Moving into the Columbia Basin and Tri-Cities, should see some beautiful weather. Might be the last weekend for some nice boating at 89 degrees. We'll drop to 84 on Sunday, and those temperatures will be even cooler on Monday. Look for partly cloudy skies to begin your day on Friday. Saturday, our warm day. Again, a slight chance of showers throughout the weekend. So overall, not a bad weekend. Check the forecast where you're headed to, because you could encounter some rain showers over the weekend. Stay with us. There's more on the way. We'll be right back.
Craving an action-packed stack of game-changing, meaty, cheesy sauciness? Taco Times Taco Cheeseburger. You're welcome. When you know what you want, anytime it's taco time.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So throw it here.
Hurry in and save up to $200 on a set of 4 tires, plus get an extra $50 off with financing. Les Schwab Tires.
Okay, who here has reached peak fall?
Peak what?
Peak fall!
I am wearing plaid.
And I'm wearing a cardigan.
I guess I am eating snickerdoodle cookie dough.
And I am eating a pumpkin pie blizzard.
The new DQ Fall Blizzard menu has reached peak fall. Pumpkin pie, snickerdoodle cookie dough, and more. They are back!
I just love fall.
Apparently we all do.
Oh, they did it! Peak fall achieved! DQ, happy tastes good.
Set summer in motion with the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet. Like the CR-V and the Accord, both with available hybrid powertrains, designed to deliver more thrilling performance and more innovative tech. Make every adventure more electrifying with Honda, the most awarded brand in Car and Driver 10 Best history. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
David, did you remember to get me an anniversary present?
Anniversary? Of course, it's Mattress Depot USA's anniversary, and we're having a gigantic sale.
Take advantage of our best prices of the year.
And interest-free financing.
David, you do know anniversaries only come once a year, right?
Yes, and if you miss ours, you'll be sorry.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
Next ET, Jenna Jameson's mystery health crisis.
Lost my ability to walk.
After nearly dying, then breaking out of the hospital. Wow. Her condition today. Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Fly the Northwest over awesome orchards and gardens, Tuesday at 6.
Welcome back. Washington State University released its jersey combo for the first game of the season coming up this weekend. The Cougs will wear white jerseys with crimson pants and helmets. It will be the first time Wazoo has worn this combo in 3 years. The Cougs will face Colorado State Saturday afternoon at 4 in Fort Collins, Colorado. Well, every once in a while, a song just resonates and it goes viral, not because of a marketing team, but just because people keep on sharing it. A previously unknown musician has had the #1 song in the country for 2 weeks now, beating big names like Taylor Swift, Morgan Wallen, Olivia Rodrigo, Luke Combs. Vanessa Yurkovich has a look at the sudden rise of rich men north of Richland.
I've been selling my soul, working all day.
Oliver Anthony sings about what he knows.
Back home and drown my troubles away.
And millions of Americans now know him too. He has the #1 song in the country.
These rich men north of Richmond.
It was also featured at the Republican debate. Candidates were asked why they think it's resonating.
It was funny seeing it at the presidential debate, because it's like I wrote that song about those people.
Politicians are trying to claim him as a Democrat or Republican.
I'm going to write, produce, and distribute authentic music that represents people and not politics.
The people from all walks of life are relating to what he has to say.
I like that. A lot of people gonna relate to that.
The lyrics are awesome.
Lenny, I got goosebumps too.
He lives here in the woods of Farmville, Virginia with his family. He struggled with money, alcohol, depression, and sings about it all. He's everywhere, but nowhere at the same time.
I think that his lifestyle and what he wanted to do and like live off the grid and, live in the country, I mean, that's what he wants to do.
He seems like a pretty down-to-earth individual, and this town is one town that's going to protect that if they can. I think there's still a huge swath of people in the middle who just feel a little disenfranchised with the wealth disparity. Having somebody come out and sort of advocate or voice that frustration, it's not surprising to me that it resonates.
He says what everybody is feeling for the most part. We don't have a voice to say it to the rich men north of Richmond, and now we do.
Vanessa Yurkovich, Farmville, Virginia.
Now, Anthony says he's turned down since he shot to #1, although he has appeared on podcasts and announced plans to perform at music festivals. We're talking about your Labor Day forecast when we come right back.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try a new bagel sandwich. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion or bacon or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's the Ford Big Deal Labor Day sales event. Choose from big deals and great rates on new trucks and SUVs, now through September 4th. Lease a well-equipped 2023 F-150 for just $389 a month for 36 months, only at your local Ford dealer.
Is your closet cramped and cluttered? Well, now there's Space Triangles, the clever new hanging device that fits over any hanger to save you closet space in seconds. And now may be your last chance to get them for a low price. Now you can vertically hang multiple items, guaranteeing that you'll have up to 70% more space in your closet. Your closet can go from messy to marvelous in no time with ease. The ingenious slip-over design secures the hangers vertically. It snugly fits all types of hangers to save you space. Order now to get an 18-piece set of Space Triangles for just $9.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get Space Triangles at this low price. There is a strict limit of 1 closet pack per order while supplies last. Once they're gone forever. Order now.
Call 1-800-587-3514. Call or visit spacetriangles.com. So call 1-800-587-3514 now.
Set summer in motion with the most adventurous Honda vehicles yet, like the Pilot and Passport Trail Sport and the Ridgeline, built for better off-road performance and engineered for more adventure. This summer, create your own adventures with Honda, the most awarded brand in car and driver 10 Best history. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
If your group or organization would like to receive job postings, contact our Human Resources Department, 509-735-8369 to request notices.
Apple Valley News Now open positions can be viewed on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com.
Take off on a flight over a magic place filled with cherries and so much more.
It's 35 farmers, about 2,000 acres of fruit trees. And then, of course, an assortment of veggies and berries, and you name it.
Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
It's the Ford Big Deal Labor Day sales event. Choose from big deals and great rates on new trucks and SUVs, now through September 4th. Lease a well-equipped 2023 F-150 for just $389 a month for 36 months, only at your local Ford dealer.
I think they like each other.
I'm Charles. Lunch?
Vanessa, I like lunch.
Give in to deliciousness. Buy one craveable classic and get another one for $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back. We're taking a final look at the weather. And Stacey, you've been telling us this is a good time to break out those sweaters.
Or sweater weather. Feels like it today anyway. Well, let's take a look at our forecast here for the next 7 days. Again, a little overcast to start the day tomorrow, sunshine in the afternoon. Slight chance of rain, unsettled into your Labor Day weekend. Saturday looking to be the warmest day of the weekend, and then we cool back into the 70s. Tri-City, similar weather here. Again, a little overcast to start with, sunshine in the afternoon. 89 on Saturday, pretty warm. That might be the last really hot day that we see this year. Labor Day looking good, but temperatures cooling down to below average for this time of year. And in Walla Walla, again, those cloudy skies to start with, sunshine in the afternoon. Unsettled this weekend. Labor Day looking good. Those temperatures staying, below the average. Typically, Alyssa, we're around the mid to upper 80s. It's still August, so.
Just barely August.
Just barely, last day of August.
Personally, I'm all for the boots and the sweaters. I'm enjoying it.
Everybody's ready for that. So have a great Labor Day weekend. And again, plan for extra travel time this weekend. I saw a lot of traffic today.
Definitely lots of that. Thanks, Stacey. Thank you so much for watching. You can always find the latest on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com.